Okay. Hey guys. All right. There is audio. Got it. It is May 2nd. This is Ration Museum Bulletin number 40. Lordy, lordy, it's number 40.
Hi, everybody.
We got Nick back. He's not dead. See, the kill room thing, it's not a kill room.
Well, I made it out of the kill room. So.
Well, we don't need that just yet. So, let's see. Sorry I'm a little late. Just having computer troubles. Still having computer troubles. Computer's doing something really weird. I'm going to try and be as hands-off as I can on this thing. So, here's hoping it works. But we are back in the archive, or well, back in the actual museum headquarters, not at my basement again. But let's see who's here. Get some howdies in.
Can I slide behind you while you're doing your howdies?
Yep. All right, let's see. So, happy Sunday, everybody. Looks like Yossi was first. Welcome.
What's up, Yossi?
Good to see you, Yossi. We got Chris. We got Jesse, Fordman. Got Kaylin, Gail, L.S. Maciones. Or is Maciones? Welcome. I think that's oh wait, no, you've been here before. Welcome back. JW Speaker, good to see you. And Curious Pete, Old Smoky, welcome. Good to have you in the house. All right, thanks for always having my back with trying to get the word out. Let's see, we got Jeremiah, Angry Blacksmith. We got quite a few folks here today. Gail, if I didn't say howdy to you already. So, let's see. So today, we are going to be rushing through a whole bunch of boxes of stuff that we've got all separated and starting to put just a spreadsheet together of what's what and where is it. And that base spreadsheet is then going to be used to expand and be the start of our Ration database. So we're going to just be putting in the name of the item and the box it's in and giving it a museum number. And that's it today. Well, for the data. And then we're also going to be taking pictures of these things. Just quick, fast pictures of, the outside of the item, any indication of manufacturer or maker's mark or any of that kind of stuff, and associating those pictures with the data that we put together today so that later folks that want to help out will have a project ready to go. So they can say, okay, we're looking at box 1. Box 1 has this folder of pictures that go with it. We have box 1, item 2, item 3. I'll do box 1, item 5 today and get, the data from the sheet, get the pictures, and then start filling in the gaps in our overall spreadsheet that's going to be like, who's the manufacturer, what's the type of item, what's the period of the item, is there associated, conflict, who's the manufacturer, what country is it for, is it military, non-military, like all kinds of things that we'll want to know piece by piece by piece by piece. And the database can evolve over time, so we can start out and want to know like a handful of basic things, and then we'll have a separate database project where all these manufacturers that we're collecting will be able to separately say, who is D.D. Bean and Sons? What was their first contract? What was their, what's all the contracts we can find for them? What's the history of their company? Were they formed for production of U.S. military supplies, or were they formed prior to that and got, attached to certain war efforts? I mean, there's so many companies out there that have some attached history to military eating that we want to tell their story, or give people the jumping off point to go find more about their story. So that's our plan. That's been something we're working towards the whole time. Part of it is we had to sort everything out and split it up into groups so that when we have these boxes, they make sense. But yeah, I'm just going to start digging into that. So over the last couple months, you've been seeing like a little taste of each of the types of work that we're trying to do here and the stuff that we have to get done here. The amateur, us doing this side of it.
Well, one day we're hoping to barcode these things so we can properly catalog them. There will be a bigger archive when the robots take over and we work for them. So
yeah, sure. So yeah, we're just
Should I grab?
We're looking to build a better record of everything so that we have a starting point for.
Should I grab one more box and make it 3 and see where we get with that?
Yeah, let's do that. So we're not doing like full on, let's take showroom pictures today. I'm just putting this out so that we have just a basic backdrop against which to shoot. We're not going to hang it or anything like that. Just going to put stuff down, get some quick pictures, and try and move through a whole bunch of it. So let's see. So we might eat tonight. Actually, yeah. You guys are talking about all what food.
We have 4 months worth of snacks from you guys.
So I've also got some Latvian rations I picked up. I've never had one, but it's probably going to have some cooking difficulty. So we do have snacks. So let's see.
Caitlin, I'm not barcoded, but Sean is.
I actually am. I don't know. Tell me if you can even
yeah,
see
they
them.
say.
Okay, I actually am barcoded. Have been for 20 years. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, the good old snack box. Yossi, we dug into some more of your snacks throughout the week. We've been digging into everybody's snacks that everybody sent us, but those milk splashes were something special.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Those were really good. So we've got the box. Let's see.
Red wine cake.
I'm going to swap around to this one. Okay. So this is the snack box in its current state. We've got chips from Corey, crisps from Corey. We've got, I think Yossi was saying these were...
They're onion things, right?
No, these weren't the onion rings. These might be peanut flavored or something, he was saying. I think, let's find out. So we're going to find out what these are real quick. Ooh, I think that was, I smell peanut.
Like a peanut cheese curl, but no cheese.
It's like peanut butter cheese curls.
Whoa.
These are really, really, really good. Let's see.
It actually turns into peanut butter and then gets stuck in your teeth just like peanut butter. I'm good on those. They're getting stuck in my teeth, but they're tasty. I just have bad teeth.
I'm just going to take a tiny bit more for right now. So let's see. That's these. Let me flip this around again.
Foreman ran out of Mountain Dew.
Oh.
It's hard to drink water with a. Is there a Mountain Dew ration?
There is not. I don't think there's any real equivalent to that Mountain Dew flavor.
Great knee-high getting shipped over to Korea. That's probably the closest thing.
We ate these off stream.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good.
The milk chocolate. That was extremely, extremely good. Let's see. So we've also got that we could jump into a quick snack.
Looks like there's more, like, smaller bags of chips right there. Oh, I think we ate into those. Yeah, those are the...
We ate all the Christmas digestive. No, wait, these were chocolate. Whoops. Oh, we got some jam leakage again. That's all right.
Yossi, when we had your shakshuka, we totally forgot we had these things in the box.
Oh no, that was these.
Yeah. One of them, yeah.
These crackers, which we had later. But,
still think about the shakshuka.
All right, let's see. So we've got meat, cheese, fish, crackers, a little bit of fuel.
What are these things?
Bagel bites.
They look like Italian pizza bagel bites just by the color.
All right, we're having some bagel bites, and then we'll let's see. So these are
substantial bagels.
Let's see. These are actually like a whole bagel. This is like, yeah, this captures the flavor of, I was going to say a New York bagel, but I guess.
Kind of like a breadstick and a bagel. This is kind of dense.
I'm just going to have one more of these and then I'm going to start getting stuff out on the table. And...
Oh, I just realized they're in English on the side.
Oh, it does say. And I got to get some jam off my hands, but let's see. Oh, it would help if I turn that one on. I got all these views mixed up again. And we got crispy bagels.
Is this an actual like freeze-dried ice cream sandwich, or just make it look like that? It's just freeze-dried ice cream stuff.
That is a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich. So, oh man, one more.
One day we'll get into that red wine cake. It looks so interesting, but we need like a whole day for that. He'll be right back. He has to wash his hands. Maybe you're right, Kaylin. I think the bagels probably would be good, something to dip in. Old Smoky, so a while back, Mountain Dew came out with like Mountain Dew Moonshine, which was like when Pepsi does the throwback, and it was just like clear Mountain Dew, none of the like whatchamacallits, and it was pretty good.
I feel like, oops, sorry, keep going.
No, we just talk about everybody's thirsty now.
Bagels will do that.
But whenever I think like soda in the military, I think of Radar's like Great Knee High addiction. I always wanted to try a Great Knee High from the 50s. So one day I'll get there if it doesn't kill me. But
just have a few more of these peanut things.
I mean, how old was the pound cake I ate? What's the oldest thing I've eaten with you? Is it the pound cake?
Did you eat anything from that? No, wait, no, you didn't eat anything.
We had a brown bag ration in here from like 80 something.
You had the pound cake from 1970.
Yeah, that didn't kill me. So, I mean...
When the cherry nut roll was about a month and a half younger than that.
Okay.
So the pound cake was October 27th, 1970. And the cherry nut cake was December 1st, 1970. I mean, sorry, not cherry nut cake.
The pound cake.
The chocolate nut roll.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
But the cherry nut cake that you had...
Still one of the best things I've ever tasted.
That was 1989? Was that in that ration that we pulled out of that case? Or was that in...
Somebody sent us a ration and we ate the whole thing.
Oh, that was from JW Speaker.
Yeah. Pound cake is in a Van Hagar song.
Yeah, that was from JW Speaker. That was a fantastic ration, and we ate it. Okay, so now we've got just a blank surface over here. I still have to grab a camera to do the shooting now that I think about it.
Hello, Zeno.
I left the other tripod at home.
There's another phone right there.
Yeah. Shoot. It's all right. I got a plan. So.
I guess you don't have a mount, do you? Okay.
I have a smaller tripod we can put this camera on.
You don't have something that you can just...
That's now in your hand.
Oh.
Yeah, we can do that. We could even use the...
Do you need the tripod, or can you just take the photo like...
Well, the photo... Well, no, you're right. Simplify. Moving on the go. Okay.
This stuff stopping people.
Yeah, there's definitely some stopping today. You know, apologies if you guys hear a lot of that, but I doubt you'll hear it. Darn thing. So, wanted to set this up to Just something that's going to look down at the table and give it some light, but it doesn't have to be avoiding all the possible reflections or any of that, because we're just trying to get enough that if somebody was looking at it, they could say, you know, they could read what's there, they could figure out what's there, they could get some detail about the item. So, okay, turn it off. Sound on here and switching. See now this, I fixed the image for this again, and it looks like the thumbnail came through all garbled again. This time I actually shrunk it down to the size that they wanted, and it worked last time, so I don't know. Keep doing weird stuff. Hey Corey, welcome. And Zeno. So, let's see. Sounds like we might need to close the door.
Actually, I'm going to grab my jug of water real quick and fill it up before we do that.
Sorry about that. That's there. Yeah, it sounds like there might be other folks doing something in the building today, so don't want to get in their way. And don't want to have to hear. So, all right, this is probably too much. Let's do that. All right, that's pretty good. There we go. Good lighting. Everything's pretty good. Oh, happy birthday, JW. I didn't realize. Well, it's not like, you know, sent me a calendar reminder or anything. All right. Getting ready to take photos with this phone. And getting ready to record with this computer. Record info, I mean, so that you guys don't have to hear me typity type on that one the whole time. Very much a fan of both those bagel bites and those peanut cheese curls that aren't cheese curls. Those are really good, Yossi. Thank you for those. Moonshine Mountain Dew. Oh, interesting. Was it like an actual alcoholic product? Okay, closing.
Sorry, Alexa was good. She's scanning something.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Caitlin's up there too.
Oh, got it.
Nice. It's nice seeing people you haven't seen for like a year.
Some of our coworkers from our day job.
Yeah.
It's
we don't get to see them as much. So when you like see someone after a year, it's like you saw like a long lost family member. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Those were dark times.
People still being real is a nice reassurance.
I was there when the walls fell.
That's the other side effect of all this. People could be getting replaced left and right with robots and clones, and half of us wouldn't know. Could be a lot less gradual than it seems.
What, you mean they're not?
Okay, definitely not using this old spreadsheet. Just going to go with a master catalog.
Are we doing this in the drive? Oh, cool.
So, box number, item number, item, title, and that's it for right now. Don't got to go any further than that for right now. Don't got to overthink everything in the world, you know? So, I'm just going to go ahead and start with this so that then we can, we can flesh it out from there and add a whole bunch of, add a whole bunch of additional data as time goes on. We are currently in a live show.
Oh, sorry. We're moving on home.
Oh,
Hello.
I'm so sorry.
Currently recorded.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No worries. Hello. So we're going to be making a list, checking it twice, and we will get through as much as we can. So, all right. I'm going to need Nick to help with us, but we'll see. He'll be back in a minute. In the meantime, I'm just going to grab a box and I'm going to start taking some pictures and throwing some names in here. Oh, and let me get the chat up on the main screen because I have no idea what anybody's been saying as soon as I walk away from this. So just give me 1 second and I will get that up and running. And sorry, bear with me. Everything's running super slow. Honestly, something seems wrong. It was being weird before. Don't know what it is. I'm gonna try and get the chat on the screen from this other laptop. And I'm gonna switch to this other camera for just a moment. Let's see. This one. And there we go. So, all right, just going to see what I can get going on this laptop, and then I should be able to see what you guys are saying. Sorry for all the delays in getting this up and running today. It was just a little all over the place. All right, so turning off the audio on that and popping out the chat, and then I can cast that, and then I can see what you guys are saying. Perfect. Okay. Now I've got everything the way we need it, and we're only half an hour into the 2-hour stream. Good job. Here we go. Okay. So catching up. Yes, Corey, this is a spreadsheet in the making. I didn't have a way to get it all shared on screen at the same time. Oh, I'm seeing that the color, the lighting is jumping all over the place. Let me get this pointed up as well for now. There we go. That should be pretty even. We'll see how that works out. I'll stop throwing my hands up in the air. That's what's confusing. So, okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up on everything. Mountain Dew throwback, etc., etc., etc. So, we're going to start grabbing stuff, throwing it in here, and we're just going to run through as much of this as we can. And then we can refer to these photos when we're not in the museum to continue to dig in and add detail to the database. So, let's see, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start numbering our boxes. I was going to toss that, but I think I should probably keep that as a quick reference anyway. So, just going to go with box number 1. Well, we'll go with 001 for now. Hey, welcome back.
Taken care of.
Yeah, no worries.
Scanning something for the boss man.
Fair. He's just got it coming in on a Sunday, huh? I'm just going to go box 2.
Oh, wait till we get to box 7.
we're just going to put a single 7 there.
Oh, you're just going to ruin it.
I'm writing 001, 002, 00, so he wants 007. And oh, wait, the camera's right there right now.
Oh.
I want none of that.
I want none of that.
Okay, so here we go.
Where is camera?
Camera is right there.
Put on this? Or?
Nah, I figure we can just hold.
Oh, okay.
I've got it actually saved to the right account.
Oh, you don't want all your photos going to work drive.
Yeah, I mean, so let's see. Do this. I can tell you what it is, and you can type it, or other way around.
That would be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you want to hop there, then I could do this. We can set this up facing what? Oh wait, no. We want to see. People are going to want to see what we're actually photographing, so we'll do that.
That way I'll look pensive, like I know what I'm doing.
We can do back to this. Okay.
Wow, this bridge keyboard is actually beautiful.
Okay, here we go. So, should be able to mainly see what we're working on. We got some okay lighting in here. We are going to get some photos down.
So this is box 001?
So this is box 1. Yep.
Just one, or am I?
You can just put just one in there.
Okay.
You don't want to worry about format that much. So we're going to do box 1, item 1.
Item 1.
And we're just going to go like that for now, and we can give things a more complicated naming scheme later on.
Okay.
And, so we don't have to worry so much about some large string of numbers and cramming something else into it later.
Got it.
So,
Korean?
let's see. We're going to want just got to keep in mind that this is going to be, okay, so that's going to work. So we've got South Korean.
South Korean?
Yeah, we're going to do South Korean.
I think that's a single meal ration.
Yeah, I'm trying. So this is where I fall down on the the whole process. Is I get a little too caught up in what makes the most sense for these things, and get a little too in the weeds, like trying to come up with the perfect way to title all of these things. The point of today is that we'll have a list and of just like a pile of items, and we'll have the detail to go back and refine later. So, rather than South Korean single ration, we'll just say South Korean. And if we have a 24-hour ration, we'll write 24-hour.
So this was just South Korean ration.
So we'll do South Korean ration, and then the next one will also just be South Korean ration. No big deal going too specific here. So I'm going to just start taking general pictures of the items so that we can get more detailed as we need to. And I should really take at least 2 pictures of everything, so I'm going to go back and take.
And for these things, later on, we could probably go back with the, remember you had that app, like, it might be Google Translate's app that you could scan a different language and kind of sort of tell you?
Yeah, it does a pretty good job, but one of the neat things about Google Translate is that you can feed it photos too, and it can take more of its time on the photos, and you can go in and you can highlight specific text in the photo and say, this is text, concentrate on this.
Oh, so we could go back with these photos.
So we'll be able to separately translate these if they're clear enough, which, is a little bit much to ask, but some of this stuff we'll be able to. I feel bad kind of rushing them through, but I lock up, if you guys watching the stream can't tell, when like I'm expecting to do one thing and then I'm thrust into another thing. It's like my brain just stops. And I couldn't think there for a second. Otherwise, I would have, would have loved to say howdy. But
Jesse, next.
oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Um,
2 different rations. Oh, one is a menu.
I just realized
3
I
and
was
one is
starting into the next ration. We'll
okay.
delete this.
So one, I'm just gonna put M2 next to it, so that way we'll know that one's a menu 2.
So that's yeah. Let's make another column.
Okay.
Or no, you can do that. You can do that. That makes sense. Again, I'm overthinking things too much. We can refine all of this later.
And then the one so that one's M2. That's item 1. This one's item 2. That'll be at menu 3. So just putting M2 next.
Okay, I'm just getting a date picture from this one, and then that one's done. We're going to jump into this one. I'm going to try and go much faster on this. So
it's still a learning process for us, guys. One day we'll get it right.
And then this is all the same. So I'll just do one quick side. This is delaminating, but otherwise in pretty good shape. Okay, now these are older. So this is a South Korean. Actually, no, this is the same exact era. So
just
this is an ROK, I think. This is another South Korean.
Okay. Is there a menu number on it or something?
There are no major distinctions. So we're just going to do, South Korean ration, South Korean ration.
Okay.
We don't have to have separate names for everything. We can have the same name 100 times in here as much as I care. So we'll use the,
Those look like single meal rations, whereas that might be like a patrol ration. That's a whole.
We're not going to try and guess at what everything is. I'll be wrong at every single thing, and I do not know what they are.
Should I put small next to it?
So, I don't know what we're going to do to differentiate these.
We'll go back to it later when we actually know what they say.
Yeah, you could put like smaller, like parentheses or something. I don't know. I'm not looking at the TV for a bit. Oh wait, so that hasn't changed. Can you switch over to the chat tab and see if it's still going? Because I don't see anything on here. Oh, click the down arrow.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay. Sorry, I haven't seen anything anyone's typed in about 15 minutes. Sorry. Since Corey said, is this a spreadsheet? I haven't seen a single new thing. So.
Yes, it's spreadsheet.
Okay, so South Korean, small. We'll just do 1, 2. And some of these may not even be military, oh no, don't do the crashing. Son of a, sorry. So, my phone's been crashing constantly lately.
What'd you do with it?
I did things. I won't pretend that I didn't. I tried to put the Ration Museum as its own account on here, completely separate, so that I stopped having everything mesh. And of course, I expected a little too much. All right, so this might happen constantly, and I very much hope it doesn't.
Hello, Dub C. Thank you for joining us. If I missed anybody joining, or Sean missed anyone joining, just so you know, hello to you too. Please don't run. Didn't realize how nice the screens are on these surfaces. I might have to get a new one.
They're very, very nice. I like it.
I like a dude to cha-cha.
So, if this happens between every other picture, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little upset. I need to just stay focused. I've been having like a week if I feel like everything I try and start up fails or explodes on me. And it's one of those weeks. So I'm going to try and get a whole bunch of pictures quick. And we'll just keep moving. Okay. So now we're going to do a second one. I think it's exactly the same.
Excuse me, pollen.
Merry Christmas. It is exactly the same. So just put,
I just made them both South Korean ration small for items 3 and 4.
yeah, okay, perfect. All right, and then we're going to try and get a better system for getting the photos in at the same time next week.
What is that?
See, so this is actually, this is Japanese. Let me see if I have anything else South Korean next. And we don't have anything North Korean before anybody asks. And I started off a little aside. I'm just having one of those weeks.
Except for that North Korean guy we've kept locked up for a while. I'll probably let him go at some point.
Okay, so we do have quite a bit of South Korean stuff still. Let's see. So we've got some South Korean hardtack. We've got some Republic of Korea, like actual official military issue. I think that's what that is too, but this is older. This is, don't know if this is going to have a date stamped right on it. I want to say this is late 90s. One of these might have a date. These are vacuum packed, or at least this one is. Now that's 1997 Best Buy date. Okay. This is a 1993 Best Buy date.
Which one is this? That's Korean as well?
So these are the same thing, but different eras. Sorry for the shininess factor, but got a lot of bad light to work with. Someday we'll be in a room where the light is always good.
So what are these?
Okay, so we're going to go with hardtack as item number 5.
South Korean hardtack?
South Korean hardtack package.
Okay.
I'm just going to take a bunch of quick photos. Because this way, you know, somebody can say, I'm pretty sure I can translate that, or, you know, how big was that? What was that? You know, and we'll be able to quick reference the associated photos for this item and find all these, you know, smaller details.
Does Sheets, like Google Sheets, allow you to put a share link in a column for like a photo next to each of the items, so that way?
Absolutely. We'll be able to do all kinds of stuff in between.
Because if we shared that with somebody, they're like, I need to see the photo. Hey, click the link in the column next to it.
And there's a couple pieces of software I'm looking at where we'll be able to generate websites from this when the collection database gets a little bigger. Okay, item 6. We're going to do
Ordo Militaris Radio TV. Welcome.
So I have one more thought. For the first 4, let's make a new column.
Okay.
And where we can, we're going to put data in it. The new column is just going to be year.
Year.
Yep.
Okay.
And
are there years?
Or no, MISC. Just put MISC.
Okay.
And we'll just go with that for right now. So in that column, for the first 4, put 2011.
2011, you said?
Yep. And for this one, for the hardtack, put 2016.
And then you said the next one of them is 1997, right?
So we'll do 1997 next.
Okay. What's that one? Is that just also South Korean ration?
Yep, South Korean ration. 1997 should be okay detail.
Okay.
And this is another ROK one. So I'm just going to try and get a couple quick, good shots of each block of text here. Is that your neck or your back?
That was my back. I did like legs and lower back workouts this morning at the gym, and that's kind of what happens the rest of the day.
Fair enough. Everything settles in. So let's see. Catching up on chat.
South Korean ration once again.
Hey Dubsy, sorry. Oh yeah, you said, hey Rachel, Sunshine. Hey Ordo Militaris Radio TV. That's a cool name. Welcome.
I like your blue Max as your logo. Big fan of like German World War II aces.
Okay, so this one, number whatever we're
number
on.
7, but what's the year on it?
1993.
Thank you, sir.
So this one, the text is much harder to get a shot of because of the vacuum packing working. But gonna get some good shots.
I imagine that's probably why they went with like the lighter gray later on. They were like, how's anybody gonna read this?
Well, you'd be surprised.
It's actually quite difficult to, like, for me. I mean, my eyes are bad enough as it is, but I mean, could you imagine trying to read this in the dark?
Yeah, that'd be impossible. That'd be impossible.
Like, it's rough.
Okay, next item. We've got
A package.
so this is also South Korean. It's going to still stay South Korean for a bit. And later we can break out like country of origin and all that stuff from this data. So we don't need to get that specific yet. But, all right, so this is 1998. And this is probably an emergency ration, but we're just going to continue to go with the simple. We're going to say South Korean ration, 1998.
You know what I realized about like a lot of these like Asian rations is that how good these countries already are about making like dried packaged foods. Like when you think about how many like dried noodle bowls you could buy out of Korea or whatever, like they're already pros at this stuff.
You're right. You know, there's definitely some.
I mean, I've seen
some of that stuff making its way into rations, but a lot of it's not meant to last for 10 years. So.
Well, I mean, I've seen, like, I forget who I watched. I saw somebody, like, open up, not like an actual official Korean ration, but, you know, like that sort of repro one they sell with the fake camo on it.
Yeah, which is this kind of thing, too. So, like, this one specifically, this one doesn't have the ROK symbol. This, well, let me see if I can find it. So this one has the symbol up at the top here, the anchor with the star.
Is that?
So do these older ones.
If it's an anchor with the star, does that mean it's like a maritime ration? No?
Mr. always wants it to be naval.
I love the naval.
Pretty much no one has naval things. Very, very few people have naval things. Ships have galleys.
Not patrol boats.
They have somewhere to be at night. They don't go out on a patrol boat.
They have somewhere to be.
For months. I don't know, man. There are definitely naval rations out there, and some of these might end up being maritime rations. I don't mean to, I don't mean to jump down your throat. I don't know. So
no, I'm just interested.
They might end up being, and then we'll find out from.
I mean, I'm just interested because, like, for them, like, ration is like part of their snack food culture. It's like, hey, here's a cup of noodles, pour hot water into it. You have a meal now.
So we've got one Japanese ration.
That's what that is?
That's what this is.
Okay. Is there any particular nomenclature to go along with it, or we're just going Japanese ration?
We're going to, excuse me. I can't remember if this is an SDF or a JDF, so we'll figure that out when we come back and research this. So again,
okay.
We need to move a lot. Right. We need to move a lot faster. I'm just talking but yeah, we're going to need to talk like 97% less on every one of these.
Okay.
So
well, we're almost through one box.
One box. I want to get through about 25 boxes tonight if we could, because we have to do this for everything. So, Japanese ration. 2013.
Cool.
Battery is gonna die. Ah, man. Of course it's down here burning hot, getting mad at me. Here we go.
What if you turn that other phone on, or is that one not linked up?
I got this now. This should be alright. Wake up. Tell me I got battery. Oh, heck. Is it 13%? Is this working now? Okay. 15%, 16%, 17%. I don't trust the phones when they do that kind of stuff. I very much doubt any of those numbers are real. Okay, so now we're tethered. It'll be okay. Keep going.
Mind if I stay a step ahead of you?
I need. You're gonna need that one. So this is a.
Japanese ration.
Nope. This is a ration heater.
What?
Yep. This is a heater.
Oh.
Japanese ration heater.
Okay, and it looks like it was made in 2017. September 2017. If you look really close. In the front it says 09, and then if you look really close it says 201, and then it looks like there's a rubbed off stuff.
I'll trust you.
Bottom front. Here, 2017. One.
What are they doing up there? Is there a dog?
No, there's just a slightly inebriated Alexa.
That's what it seemed. I don't want to say anything, but okay.
We have fun here, guys.
All right. From this angle, I can get the text without it being super obscured. Okay. So here we go. Is that still moving along?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it. Kontiki.
When I
Was that when they tried to replicate ancient sea crossing, in the modern era? All right. So we got Chinese emergency ration. This I know is an emergency ration. I've eaten these. So specific stuff I know more about, I'll try and jump in on.
Are they any good?
They're bricks. That's the end of that sentence. You could make houses out of them.
I was just gonna say, is that 13 for menu 13?
Don't know.
Okay.
I don't believe so. Because there's type 13, there's type.
We'll ignore.
We can say type 13. I think it's type 13. So Chinese emergency ration type 13.
Okay.
And 3 might be a menu. Yeah.
That's okay.
Type or menu 3.
Any year?
2015.
Cool.
And these might be the years that they expire, but they're just what we're going to use to, when somebody's like, which one on the list is it versus the photos? It's like, well, it's the one that has that number in the photo. So we'll get nice close-ups of any symbols. And the text and stuff. And we'll jump right on over to the next one. All right. There we go. And get a shot of the expiration or making date. I can't tell if this is trying to make motion photos. I really hope not.
Scrap before or after the gruel? No, Foreman was just saying, this is something you told me, that back in the day, pirates used to live on hardtack and grog. Remember when we were playing
Pretty
Sea of
much.
Thieves? Yeah.
And grog, contrary to popular opinion, so people think of grog, they think of like lime juice and rum. Grog was pretty much water and rum for the most part. Hey, bus stop. Ooh, I hope it's not too dilapidated. That doesn't sound too great. But grog was mostly water, but there was a portion of alcohol that was good, good for morale. There's certainly truth to the whole grog that's based on lime would help prevent against scurvy, but lime juice wasn't necessarily always in, huge or easily available supply in like British Navy. But the grog barrel would always say, like "God Save the Queen" or something like that on it, and it was a specific part of the British soldier or British maritime soldiers' day to get their grog, and you could get paid a little bit more if you didn't drink and you were marked as a member of the temperance movement. But like you would get a little bit more in your your general pay for doing your duty if you weren't consuming the grog.
Is this another Type 13 emergency ration or just a Type 13?
This is a Type 13 ration menu 1.
Oh, okay.
Chinese Type 13, Menu 1.
Chinese like numbers in random places, don't they?
This is also marked 2015.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably a 2013. So the Type 13 might mean 2013. The Type 09s expire in 2014, so nah, probably not. All right.
Can I put that in there for now? Type
No.
09? No.
We're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we can jump into Type 09s next if you want to type that up.
Yeah, no worries. And naval lifeboats get candy. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, naval quote-unquote rations for the most part are, here's some charms.
Here's some charm.
We'd say keep them dry, but we know you. So, we made it so that they can get a little wet.
In the Army service, it was issued in earthenware bottles with the initials SRD. Supply Regimental Depot. Soon runs dry, depending on you.
Soon runs dry.
Why is the rum always gone?
Why is the rum gone? Oh, so this was something, when I got these, I was like, wait. They were like hung on a shelf by punching through the outer bag, which, not the best way to keep these things going.
It looks like they have an interior, sealed bag, though.
Possibly. All right, so
China.
China Type 09 Emergency Menu 1, 2014.
09, emergency. Only one U in emergency.
This guy. This guy.
You said it's a 2013, right?
2014.
No O in emergency. Wow, we're actually on item 14. It's amazing how much we get in these boxes.
I'm going to be really interested to see how many things we can get through tonight. If we're on item 210 or... So, this is just a loose one.
That looks like a, what is that?
Chinese Emergency Bar, Type 09, 2014.
Work.
All right, let's see. All right, so we've got
The Red Star Comrade Ration.
Chinese ration. This is a much older one, but I don't recall the exact date, and I don't see it printed on here. Oh, wait. 2006.
Just Chinese ration? We don't really know what it is.
This one's essentially an MRE, but it's not a Type 09 or a Type whatever, simple. This one might be PLA, the People's Liberation Army, but let me see. So we've also got, now this is a PLA Army, so part of what we're going to do is record these symbols. But this was probably a commercial product, this one that we're looking at here.
I mean, it's got a canteen for the instructions.
So, check Alibaba these days, right now, and you'll see there's definitely a market for copying rations.
Can you just buy pallets of these rations?
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
You can buy the fake ones, no problem. You can find real military ones on Alibaba every now and then too.
I wonder if any of the things you have here were seen on the show Jericho, because it's all Chinese rations that they get dropped in on that show.
I don't think the timing's quite right, but you mean, or if the same thing appears in the show,
Yeah.
not do I have film props?
No, I'm saying if a film version of one of these gets dropped
So this is a fun ration just because, as you guys can see, Department of Homeland Security had their way with this one a while back, and I love that they even tried to put it back together and kept this as an example of what can happen.
They took all the cash out.
So this next one, Chinese MRE, PLA, 2010. But this is almost certainly older. That's just the year that's marked on the pack, probably for expiration. So that's why we're not putting year, we're putting MISC.
Gotcha.
That'll just help us identify what's what to tie the photos together.
Bus stop. There's a blueberry pancake Captain Crunch. Gotta be kidding me. The peanut butter crunch calls me name.
I've eaten one of these that didn't get mangled. I should have eaten the mangled one, but it was pretty good.
Did they take anything out of it, or they just like cut it open to inspect it?
This one they took pork out, I think. That's pretty much what they were looking for. So this,
ooh, that looks cool.
this is a naval ration. This is a full-on naval emergency ration, but this symbol and this symbol might indicate that this was civilian at the time too. So I think this might be a civilian ration.
Should I put civilian in parentheses?
No, let's just put,
I put Chinese naval emergency ration.
it's not emergency. And neither was this and neither was this. Just making sure you're not putting emergency in everything.
No,
Okay.
but you said it might have been an emergency ration. That's why.
Generally, naval rations are emergency rations.
Okay.
This just looks like
Just Chinese naval ration.
Chinese naval ration.
Oh, work.
You know, overall, this one seems commercial.
Mm.
It's got a neat little tray in there.
Oh, there's like an actual tray.
Oh, this is 2009. So there we go. Yeah, there's like a tray, and you take everything out, and then you can eat stuff from the tray. So
There's spoons in
the spoons were just part of the cooking stuff. So okay, now we can put all these back.
there. On to box.
We can jump into another box.
You know how to spatially package things.
Mhm.
Pick that up.
Alright, I'll just get this stuff as best I can. You know, in a best case scenario, we'd have, you know, many times the space that we have so that everything can get boxed up in much less shared circumstances, if that makes any sense. You know, because right now putting everything together isn't, you know, we don't want stuff crammed for any, you know, extended period of time. Nothing in here is crammed though. We're going nice and light on the packet. It's just, it'd be better to have less things per box, I think. So, just gonna get a picture of the box itself. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Where are we at on time?
It is 6:04.
Okay, so we did one box in half an hour. Let's do this next box in 10
15
minutes.
minutes. Oh, okay. 10 minutes.
Oh, we're going to do this next box in 10 minutes. Don't you worry.
Well, there's the other Forza Armate box was on top of that one.
Okay,
That's why.
so,
And that one's open.
yeah.
Okay.
And we'll put open when we run that, when we do a quick picture of that.
Okay.
Actually, let's start with that one.
Okay.
So we'll do Forza Armate, or I mean, Italian Armed Forces ration, 24-hour, and Module B, 2010.
Can I just put MB?
Yeah,
MB 2010, you say?
2010,
To shred.
to shreds, you say.
I forgot that these things are.
Oh, and open. Yeah,
Oh, yes, open.
just making sure. And we've got neat little tags.
Not optimally.
Opni.
It's been optimally.
Let's see.
Oh, the Italian ration is like a hefty package, isn't it?
It is quite a few pounds. And there's material in there that doesn't get eaten, like metal stoves and, wooden matches and all kinds of stuff that you don't necessarily, that you're going to end up with in the end. Cardboard boxes and such that have some heft to them. Okay. All the same things except not open and production is 2014 on this one.
Okay. Italian. That's a module B.
Yep, also module B. And also with this is we'll be able to have, a decent record of minor changes in packaging and all that kind of stuff over the years. So the more we can do with this, the better. Now this one's fun. This, you guys might notice, is vacuum packed. So the Italian rations are vacuum packed, and if they hold their seal, I bet they're pretty much more indefinite than the ones that have lost it.
That's a module A.
So this is a module A, and it's 2010.
I like that they color coded too. Also 2010.
And so eventually, people will be able to write down all these individual pieces of data as well, and have that be searchable, and all of that.
For every ration they finish, we'll give them 1 minute of sunlight.
Yeah. Okay, healthy. So this is Spanish
Armed Forces.
Spanish Armed Forces ration lunch B2, because there's lunch, dinner, there's separate types of rations. So this is lunch B2.
Lunch B2. On item 22 altogether.
Awesome.
Well, I restarted like item number per box, so we're at box 2, item 4, but altogether we have 21 items. Sorry.
Next, we're on row 22. Yeah. Okay, so this is December 2017. So 2017 is what we'll date. It's not from 2017. I definitely didn't get this in the last year or two.
I think that one's been here for a while.
So that's probably when it expired. There's no indication of anything on the back. So I'm just going to photograph the blank back. Blank back. All right. Next one, Spanish lunch A2. These are very hard to read.
They were like, let's pick a really dark red.
Thankfully, the camera is pulling some of that out.
Lunch A2. Got it. And if your eyes can make that a year.
2012. Right. And same. Nothing on the back. Okay, and last one in box 2. So, yeah, we definitely made box 2 in time.
Okay.
This is Spanish. This is an emergency ration. So Spanish emergency ration, 1991.
Cool. Is that the last of them?
That's the last of this box.
Oh, cool. Sorry. I'm listening to the cadences while I do my work at home. Getting stuck in my head now.
It's quite all right. And September 91, best before April 1993. Okay, so let's see. can't get them all back in there.
The open one we left out because it doesn't fit. Well, actually, it might fit sideways, and then do those fit on the top of the box?
This wasn't even in the box.
Yeah, it was.
Shoot.
It was on top of it because it did not fit.
Well, it's not box 2.
Oh no, we kept it with box 2 on purpose because it was an Italian and Spanish ration.
Right.
But I think they might fit if you lay them sideways across the top. I didn't think about any of
I
that.
think they're just a little too tall, but that'll be enough. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll put it back a little too. That'll be okay.
Oh yeah, we can live with that.
Yeah. That'll go on the shelf. Just fine. Okay, for now. Everything, like we said, we can expand as time goes on.
And this is
There we go.
I think this is Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan.
Corey will come do spreadsheet work if we pay for the flight. You see, the purpose is that you can just look at the spreadsheet and the photos, and you got everything you need. So
Yeah, we have a Google Drive now.
all right, so let's see. We're on box 3. We're going to start with a Ukrainian.
Ukrainian? Wait. It's going to sound dumb. Ukrainian ration. U-K-R-A. Is there an I after the A?
No.
Okay.
There is an I in Ukraine.
But after...
Wait. Spell Ukraine, guys.
Somebody spell Ukrainian.
Is it U-K-R-A-I-N-E or is it just U-K-R-A-N-E?
Ukraine is not...
So like Ukrainian, I feel like doesn't have 2 I's. But I'm probably...
Ukrainian. Oh, no, there is a U-K-R-A-I-N.
Okay, so it does have 2 I's. All right, there we go.
Ukrainian. Is that a 24-hour ration?
Yep. Ukrainian, this one is 24-hour. Good call, good catch.
It's pretty big not to be 24 hours. Here, I'll just match.
And the menu is like the whole front of the thing. I love that. And I want to say there's like different varieties that it could be, so like it has several of them printed.
Is there a menu on it, or it's all in Cyrillic?
Like this is the menu.
No, I mean like a menu designation, like menu 1, menu 2, menu 3.
I don't know yet. 1 sec. Let's see. I don't see anything that jumps out as a menu.
There is a tag on the back next to the hole that might tell us the year.
There's a hole for sure there.
That's 2014, cool.
Year is 2014. Human race has been exiled to a moon base and no. Watched a movie at my friend's place yesterday that was set in the far-flung future of 2024, where an astronaut comes back to Earth after everybody's died or something, and there's some disease, and he has to try and time travel back to the 1990s and put everything right.
What movie was this?
I forget. I think it was called The Time Traveler.
There's a new movie coming out with Chris Pratt that they go back in time from the future and tell people they need people to come back with them into the future to fight aliens that invaded Earth.
Okay.
So I'm kind of interested to see that.
All right, so this was...
Is that also Ukrainian 24?
This is the same, so,
Okay.
you know, it's the exact same thing, also 2014, same meal. So it's, I got 2 of that menu, it looks like.
And it's also 24?
Yep. So honestly, we could say, just put this in...
And I'll put like...
Put 2x. Oh, wait, well, item number... No, there'll be 2 separate item numbers. They can be the same thing in there twice, because that's the other thing. Because then this is, you know, catalog number 2.1. This is, or 3.1. This is catalog 3.2. If we need to lend this or open this, we're dealing with 3.1, not 3.2.
Yeah, because
and we have a
one of them has a hole in it, so we'd rather...
And if there's a number list, you know, we can say, hey, do you know what item 262 is, or where item 262 is? It's out. We wouldn't have to then say which one of them, right? You know, so we're going to do that. 2 separate ones. All right, so this is a really fun type. This is Kazakhstan.
All right, that one's getting called Kazakh. I'm not doing all that. Kazakh 24-hour ration, right?
So Kazakh 24-hour ration, exactly. And I think my phone crashed before because it was running out of juice, and it was just a miracle it came back at all.
The juice?
Sorry, I'm a little fragile these days, guys. Trying to do too much at once, and it gets you burned out, you know. Jim Belushi and John Ritter saving the planet from being poisoned. What was that one? Why do I know that? Nope.
Blues Brothers.
No. What movie is that, Curious Pete? All right, so let's see. Get the main text for each meal. So this is like breakfast, lunch, and dinner as like a 3-part meal that you'd separate. And it has cut along the dotted lines. Some of the Russian stuff of this era, you know, was in these containers that you could break apart into separate still sealed containers for each of your meals.
I like the idea of this being pre-broken down because, like other 24-hour rations, you kind of have to like put everything back in your bag that you're not eating for the day.
Yeah. And as long as what you take out of each segment is what you need, you don't need something from here to here to eat this whole section, then that's perfect. But not everybody thought things all the way through. So we're going to say 2015
On this one?
on this one and its partner that's going to come right after.
So I could already put in for box 3, item 4, same thing pretty much?
Yep. Going to try and get this text with as little reflection as I can. Where is that base? There we go.
Tell us where Vladivostok is.
I know it's not perfect, but it's a start.
Steam doesn't charge your tablet too, does it? No, never mind. I can see that by the back.
It should last through this whole stream, though.
Oh no, I just think it's great. Like it feels really awesome. It's really nice to type on.
No, the little keyboard you're typing
Yeah.
on, the one you found me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really. I expected it to be a little flimsier.
No, it's really, really sturdy, and it is a battery, the whole thing, but it's for itself, so it'll run a couple months on itself.
Oh wow!
So you charge up that, and then it's at least not, you know, burning into your laptop battery. Okay, so we're going to need more boxes.
Oh snap!
So give us just a moment, and we're going to grab a few more boxes and come right back here. I'm going to put up the be right back. Okay, the ending, ignore the ending. We're not ending. I just bumped the wrong thing. Okay. Whoop. Nope. Yep. Okay. There we go. We're back. So, just grabbing some more boxes. We got box 4 and box 5.
It's the French ration. Oh.
We'll do box 6 here. Whoop. All right. All right. We don't want stuff that's just like on top of a box to come with a box.
Oh, okay.
Because we're organizing by the box, so we'll need to put it somewhere else. Well, sorry. One sec. One sec.
Oh.
Um.
You said grab as many.
Yeah. Just start piling them somewhere.
How about our prep table over here? Also, in all fairness, box number 7 is the English rations.
Oh, fun. That's hilarious. Box 007. All right, yeah, keep them coming.
All right.
Just like, one more should be good for now.
All right.
And I did write 007. All right, here we go. Box 4. We'll pretend there's some organization to this. Well, yeah, Pete's saying he grew up when, the movie channels that play like one movie over and over and over and over. So that was so you could record it, right? I mean, I don't think they wanted you to, but yeah.
It was their idea.
All right, so
Russian Mountain John?
box 4 only has 4 items in it.
Hold on. 4? Who
Let's
knows?
see, where am I at power-wise on this thing? I think like 65%. I'm going to put this off to the side for now. It's dead. Okay. So, Russian IPA menu 1. Another head view. It's pretty much individual patrol ration.
Is it like their version of the LRP?
And it's pretty much an MRA. But this is a 24-hour. So you can put 24-hour.
24 hours, you say?
Yep.
Is there a year?
This is 2014.
We ate one of these, didn't we? It
Yeah.
was quite nice.
We ate one that was much newer.
Yeah. Russian MRE. Meat, fat, potatoes.
And like buckwheat.
With more meat, fat, and potatoes. It was really good, though.
Yeah. This stuff really is.
Really good.
I'm always a big fan. It's very hearty.
I did feel really greasy after eating it, though.
All right. So that's that one.
Cool beans.
Let's see. This is a different variety.
Is it also an IPA?
Yep.
Okay.
This is 2011.
IPA.
24-hour unknown menu. So just
24 hour.
Yep.
And you said it's 2011?
Yep.
We are on item number 30.
Nice.
Yeah. Good Russian, right? $900 grams of sugar.
Yeah, there really is like, hey, you having some tea? Here's like a pound of sugar. They really do give you like these tubes of sugar that are like this long. Like you guys ever have Go-Gurt?
Go-Gurt sugar.
It's like here's like 6 sugar packets. Sorry, they come the size of a Go-Gurt each. All right, so this is, so blue, I think is police. I think blue is an Emercom ration. Blue is Russian Emercom.
Emercom.
So probably, I'm not certain it's police, but it's definitely Emercom. EMERCOM.
Emercom. Is that also 24 hours?
It's emergency command, so yeah.
20. It's got to be 20. It's huge.
I need to replace my phone's battery. I do indeed. Wait, how is this going? This is fine. This is still in time. All right.
24 hours. Is there a year on that puppy?
It is 2075.
What?
It expires in 2076. I'm assuming that's a 1. So 2050.
You say the Russians are really onto something, man.
I need a mountain house from 1970 and 2070, and maybe I'll get the chance someday.
Is that when they originally came out?
They came out in the 70s for commercial purchase, I believe. Maybe it might have even been the 60s, but they were military. They were putting rations together for the U.S. military by the end of the 60s, but civilian stuff that we got and opened up the other week. I forgot mail call for 2 weeks, and I have mail call to open up today, so I'm going to rush and grab that for a second. Corey, if you're still here, I got some mail call you're going to care about.
Is that another Emercom one?
This is another Emercom, also 2015.
Russian.
I don't know if there's much of a difference. There's no separate sticker on this one, so the label's much nicer. So.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point. This is just like a rough draft. It's going to get more specific down the road when we go back through all these things.
Right. All right, that's another box. And there's going to be like chunks of my Hawaiian shirt sticking into some of these photos. I'll give you a box. If you want to run this over, then I'll start opening up next. Okay. So what we got here is... Well, it's Russian. Oh, wait, no, actually, this might be... No, this is Russian, but what era? I want to say later 2000, like 2009-ish or 8-ish. Oh, wait, 2013.
This is Russian.
So this is what I was talking about a minute ago, where the ration is containerized, and there's perforation between the containers, and you could just tear them apart, and they have a foil top. And you just peel top, and you've got your different meals.
This is more Russian?
This is Russian. And this is really neat. I like these. I have an open example of this somewhere that we might get to.
What's this one called?
So this is an IPA as well. This is a 2013 24-hour.
That's moving and grooving.
Moving and grooving. So this just reprints the same stuff over and over and over for efficiency.
Moving and hot grooving. I'm guessing they got away from these containers though because they're kind of brittle.
Yeah, I think that is the case. I haven't seen one of these produced recently.
There's a big old hole in that one.
I think they're super neat, but...
I would imagine, too, it's probably really hard to carry in, like, a rucksack, because rucksacks get beat up, and I feel like these things would just, like, burst and crack and break.
Okay. That's this one. And we're in box 5. Making sure.
We're in box 5?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'll just have to switch 2 numbers around. 1 second.
This is the same thing that we have 2 of in box 4, but So Russian IPA.
N1. N1.
Oh, yep, menu 1.
Should I
Same one as that.
should I just put X2 next to that, or well, this is.
We're not doing that for
yeah.
anything.
Okay, so Russian
Yeah, well, we won't do X2 for anything. We'll have them as separate items.
IPA, 24-hour M1, and is there a year on that puppy?
I want to say, let's see, 2014.
Thank you, Simon. Oh, hit the wrong button. There we go. Today's. These are the fun looking ones.
So then we got two varieties of these cardboard box ones. And some of these might not be Russia.
They might be the same.
And one might be another country, but oh wait,
I think they're the same.
they are the same. Got it. Yep.
No, actually, that's a menu 3. That's a menu 7.
Oh, got it. But I mean, they're the same type. Okay, so we'll do this menu 7 first.
Okay.
So same thing. These are pretty much all IPAs.
That's IPA, 24-hour.
2014 menu 7.
This is 2014 as well?
Yep.
That's interesting. And this one is also 2014?
Yep.
Okay. Just trying to stay a step ahead so I'm not lagging behind you. IPA, 24-hour, 3. Cool. Work.
This one's got a torn handle, but otherwise good shape.
This would still be a
All right, and then this one. What do we got going on there? Gail's quitting what? I hope something bad. I hope nothing fun.
Yes, that is the Russian flag on this box.
Well,
It's interesting that is from 2014. That is too. I'm guessing sometime that year they decided to switch over to this.
well, there's a lot of civilian market doubling up on contractors. It's kind of like a Warnick versus AmeriQual versus an Eversave versus.
Old Smoky's having a problem. Is that us?
YouTube is messing up big time for me. Just getting loading screens, but the chat modes. Quilting. Oh, quilting. You guys see me, right? Oh, yeah. Gail just responded to me, so I think it might be you, Smokey, if anybody can tell Smokey that I think it might be him. I'm not sure. Everything still seems the same here. But
Cool. All right.
Gail just responded to me, so I'm pretty sure we're audible. Loading screens. Okay. Oh, I mean, it sounds like it's something local. Alright, that's box 5 now.
I'll put it next to me over here. So that way, when we're done, just run them out the door.
Okay, alright. Box 6, am I right on this?
Yep, box 6.
Box 6.
1 second. Box 6, item 1.
It's empty.
Another box. The same box.
Yep, that's alright, we'll still record it.
Was that menu 1?
So you
French?
can say empty box,
Alright.
or empty dash, and then RCIR menu 1 2000.
Are we not going to say what country it comes from?
Oh, yeah.
It's French.
French RCIR.
French.
Menu 1 2015.
Cool beans.
It says 2018 in huge letters on it, but it is February 2015 manufactured. And for once, I know that one, so do that.
Some interesting ration docs, to be quite honest with you.
I love the future in the sense that like this camera can get focused so quickly compared to like, you know, trying to do this even 20 years ago or 15 years ago would be a nightmare, like night and day.
Is that the same?
How quickly something can focus in.
That's an RCIR menu for 2011, right?
2007.
Oh.
Like I was saying a second ago, the great big. So in this case, I know where to look for the real date.
All right, RCIR menu for 2007.
And I'm just close up the 2007 on these so that, you know.
I'm helping.
You're helping in an insanely good way. Like, I mean, this is a huge part of this. Like, if I had to be stopping and typing and stopping and typing and stopping and typing, like, we're rushing through this. We're doing good. Battery runs out again soon. Come on now. But that's the other side of it, you know. Putting the phone through its paces.
I'm going to dig it up. I have an old Galaxy S9 Plus somewhere that should do the trick in the future.
We got cameras. You know, we'll do something else. Don't do that.
Okay. No fun in the stream, everyone.
Like we don't need to go from a cell phone camera to another cell phone camera. We need to upgrade beyond cell phone.
Have you ever eaten one of these things?
Yeah.
Are they any good?
They're awesome. So that one's not empty, so I guess you don't have to specify. Okay, so this one is
French RCIR.
French RCIR, menu 3, 2006, open.
2006?
Yep.
All right.
So this is a display one.
I'm going to put dash open.
Yep.
What does RCIR stand for?
Ration Combat Individual Reheatable.
Oh, okay. We are on item 39.
Doing all these.
Corey says he loves RCIR lasagna.
Oh. Thanks for saying something, Corey. I a second ago was like, I got to show you something, and then forgot. Okay. So this came over from across the pond. This is, well, I don't want to give addresses away other than mine, so we got new for the collection, an emergency flying ration Mark 9.
What?
So, let's see, it's been opened, so we can open it up real quick. Let's take a gander in there.
Whoa.
This is from 1998. So this has got, you know, these are the metal pieces that you can use to hook to this container to use it as like a cooking container. You know, put it over and into a fire kind of thing. So this is made up of bars. All these different bars. Let's see. I'm just going to get this out real quick. Get a quick picture of the contents, and then we're going to get back to the task at hand. Speaking of sugar, I love the sugar in these things.
Are those all sugar cubes?
Yeah, these are sugar cubes. This is bullion cubes. These are the teas and other drinks, coffee and such. I think there's some coffee in here. There's 2 flavored food bars. So let's see, we'll get a little up close here with these things. So everything's in these foil packs. They're, you know, little rock solid vacuum packed food bricks. They're more than 8 tabs a day. Oh, there's another chunk of sugar cubes in there, looks like. Unless this is two things. Oh, this might be two things.
Corey said they're both the same flavor bars.
So, we've got our little sugar bricks. These remind me of NASA kind of stuff, you know?
I imagine they went high altitude, so.
And then beef is what that says. Let's see. Beef stock cubes. We've got the very insanely sharp lower container with, you can see there's little holes in the corners that these wires go through.
Well, you don't need your fingers if you're using your in-flight
And
survival rash.
the lid has the same corner holes.
Smells like soup.
Emergency flying ration Mark 9, used in fast jets, scaled for fixed rotary wing aircraft, and is issued alongside with pouched water in fast jets. National stock number 8960-99-537-4919. Packs of 5.
You can smell it.
You can smell the bullion cubes.
Yeah. The container is a weapon. 7 recorded combat kills.
So contents should be beef stock cubes, coffee or tea, milk powder, sugar, food packs, flavored bars or tablets. And that's it. So the water purifying tablets are found in a different kit. So yeah, this is in really good condition. I'm happy with this. Now to remember how the heck I just took it apart. So that went there. Let's see.
See what you did?
That went there, that went there, that went.
I think one stands up. Yeah.
One stands up. Was it this one?
I don't
No.
think so.
That one probably goes sideways. Let's see. Or does all of this?
It might all go sideways.
You know? It goes sideways when I'm involved. Let's see.
Or maybe those sugar packets actually go long ways against each other. And
I
then
think the beverage can go down in there. That can go like that. Nope. Doing something wrong.
story of my life.
Sideways. Sideways.
I think it's the other sideways.
So that's about the right height there. All that is. Well, so maybe it was like
I think you're on to something.
that,
Yeah.
and that. There we go.
Science.
I think. Pretty much. That doesn't seem right. Let me try and get.
You want to go back to this? We have boxes.
Hey, thank you. Good call. I'm just going to try one more time. Caves around like that. I'm appalled at your choice of specifically which one. So there we go. Everything's back together.
Well, because Kaylin said Tetris pack.
Yeah, there we go. It's all in, nice and tight.
It was the music that helped.
It really was. I'm glad you did that. There's some little bits of wood, some additional instructions actually. So looks like I got a second packet of instructions in there. Interestingly, I'm gonna put this under this whole pile.
And those are the, in case you're an idiot and lose your instructions.
So there we go. I just, this was like $20 or something, $25, and then shipped for another around that. So this was had to get it kind of item that we can put with other British stuff.
Well, yeah. So
So those aren't going to get.
these are miscellaneous items that will be in the other master catalog of things not boxed.
Okay, so
Okay.
That was a quick little aside. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Okay. French RCIR.
We're gonna keep on
Let's just stick with the RCIRs for now.
Keep on doing our CIRs.
All right. French. RCIR.
Let's not. I'd like to have
Just
viewers
kidding.
in
I'm just
France.
kidding. All right. Whoa. Wow.
54%. Okay.
What's the spell?
The battery.
Oh. All right.
Okay, so.
That is a menu.
So.
That is also open.
Yeah, we'll just say everything's in RCIR. We'll do 2 open 2009.
Six. 5. While you're doing that, I'm just gonna do this one since it's not so I can see it.
And this text probably is the same on all of them, but we'll be able to know that later.
Certainly thinking it quite loudly. That's in 2015.
That's in 2015. All right.
Just read
To shreds. All right. Let's see.
the same RCIR.
Welcome back, Jeremiah. Hey, Robert. Bob Sourwine. Good to see you.
Oh my God.
Okay, so.
RCIR M Uno. That one is.
Ostrich and cranberry sauce, 2015.
Ostrich?
I think we should eat this one at some point. It's recent. It's in good shape.
I never ate ostrich ever.
You haven't eaten ostrich. There's all kinds of reasons.
Somebody said it's like chicken and beef.
It is chickeny beef. It's closer to beef than it is to bird, but it's still bird.
The bird is the word.
I've heard that.
Hey, I did good, man. No puns tonight.
You are punless? You're doing good, yeah. You can do whatever you want. This is all fun. You add a good air of joviality to the
Jocularity.
jocularity. Father Francis P. Mulcahy. Yeah, you add a good layer of jocularity to the work we're trying to get through here. You know, and I should be holding more of these up to you guys. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Like, just to get a feel for what we're running through.
Colin Peter Griffin.
And so we had looked at, we had just run through real quick past these open ones, but like, it's a good excuse to take a quick peek into a French ration. And you see, like, we got candies, we got bars, coffees, drinks. We got some fondue in there.
What? There's fondue in the French ration?
Of course there's fondue. Sometimes there's caviar,
Do
sometimes
we have
there's
a
fondue.
Swiss ration? Is that a thing?
Did we just do this last one?
Yeah.
2006 menu
yes,
number 1?
because there's 6 of those. We have 6. 1 of them is empty. 2 are open. 3 are closed. That is the last one. There are a total of 7 items in this box.
There's 8 items in this box. So, I'm going to ask you one more time, double check. Do we have a 2006 menu number 1?
Where do you see 8 items?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I'm bad at math times. We have 7. Okay.
Yeah, we got all of these. That's the last one.
Okay. So, I'm going to put them in back like that. Put the empty box down the side. Nope. Okay. So, last item we're putting in here is an emergency RCIR. Well, actually, I guess it wouldn't be reheatable. So this is just an emergency ration.
Is it French?
Yep.
Okay.
See, does this have a shorter name? Ration d'urgence. Emergency food ration.
Urgence.
So yeah, it can just be French emergency ration.
Is there a year?
2000, well, this is best before 2014. 2016, 3820, or 21016. Nope, that's not what that is.
A year.
We're just going to throw 2014 on there as the reference. Because it's not made then. That's the best buy, but it's good enough for now.
Box de urgence.
And this is just energy gel. I think this is a drink or a bar. No, this is a drink. We've got food bricks. We've got little like coffee chocolate bar kind of things, I think. And then we've got like nougat bars. These might be mainly chocolate, but commando bars. So these are just snacks for the most part, and then the emergency food bricks. Gordon was saying he'd love to try goat meat. Goat meat is really good.
Fantastic. It's like lamb.
It's very available in a lot of types of cuisine. I was going to say, like, Indian food, Middle Eastern food. There's some Mediterranean food with goat. But, yeah, I highly recommend it. It's very, very tasty meat. But it's one of those where it really depends on how the animal's been raised and what they eat. So, okay. So you're going to run through this. There's a lot of stuff in here. Going to have to try and remember how I put it all in the box. So for the sake of that, I'm going to start with the bottom and work my way back to the top.
If you like goat meat but you don't like very spicy, I recommend trying like Cypriot or Greek food, Turkish food too.
Okay. So. These.
Oh, it's a Deutsche ration.
All right. So we will start with Deutsche.
German type 3.
German EPA type 3.
Just need a year.
We don't have one on this.
So should I put NA for that?
You can just leave it blank. And there really isn't much to this, so that's it. I'm just going to take 2 pictures of the front and keep moving. Oh, wait.
Wait.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have one of those.
Other expiration.
This one does. So this might be a 2014. I'm not sure, but we'll put 2014 on this one. So this is a Type 1 EPA.
Type 1. 2013, you said?
2014.
14. Wait.
Yeah, we'll just put 2014 on there.
This box number 7? Oh, I missed it.
This is box 7.
I wanted to go din-it, but I missed it.
We'll pretend you did. It was amazing. It was hilarious.
Alright.
Okay, this is Dutch 20. Oh, and these are both 24-hour. So just throw that on the end of those, and then Dutch 24-hour.
So that's a Dutch 24-hour. Is there a Euro or the Europeans so refined that their stuff doesn't expire?
Thinly veiled Euro hate is always.
I'm the reverse of Jeremy Clarkson.
There's no standout date.
No? Okay. There's no Euro hate. I like Europe. I really want to visit Norway.
I'd like to visit a lot.
Well, actually, I'd like to visit like all of Scandinavia.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
What's that?
This is Danish, 24-hour.
24-hour. Is that like type Y?
No, that's one of their just general symbols.
Okay.
This is Menu 5, 2014. It's not from then, it's Best Buy then, but that's good enough.
Yes, Curious Pete, I do love America. I was born here. I really don't hate Europe, okay? My parents are Europeans. I love lots of parts of Europe.
Okay, so this
Is what?
this is West German
West German.
emergency ration, 1990.
Emergency.
But this is from much earlier than that. Like everything else, that's just the date that's on there for Best Buy.
Okay. That's a cool little emergency ration, to be quite honest with you.
Pop that up. And then these are from Kalen.
These have dates on them already.
These.
This is an unopened 1987 West German emergency ration.
So there you go. You can use that exact information.
West German emergency ration.
I know I've photographed these before, but these will go with the database for easy reference.
Data. German emergency ration. I'm just gonna call it open.
Also West German.
Yeah. Oh, this one's West German as well.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's the same one. I'll take pictures of that as well, because, yeah, might be some subtle difference.
It's the same year, but this one's open. That's all I need to know for the purposes of this.
I keep going to tap the actual box to get the camera to focus on it. Oh, crazy talk, crazy talk.
I like the words on it. Notration Verpflangen. Or Verpflegung. I give up. I think it means emergency ration, guys.
Thanks again for those, Caleb. And this is just miscellaneous. I'm not going to catalog that.
What's that, Johnsky?
That we will catalog. This is oh, now I'm going to have it wrong again. Every time I get this thing out. Is this Norwegian? Is that? I keep meaning to say it's Swedish, but I think it's Norwegian.
Can I see it? Maybe I'll remember.
I don't think you're gonna. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume you can't tell the difference between Norwegian, Finnish,
I've literally been
Swedish,
watching a Norwegian
Icelandic.
show.
I get you. They all look and sound the same. I'm not going to guess town.
Should we just call it Scandinavian?
No.
Oh.
Let's see. SP63. You've got the web browser. Type
Where's he on?
Type Bergen, Bergen. Oh wait, no, never mind. Undo that. Type SP/63 ration.
It's Norwegian.
Okay, Norwegian. Done. Moving on.
1979.
Yep. This is the one with asbestos in it.
Wait,
Okay,
can you read that off to me again? SP.
Norwegian emergency ration is all we really need here.
1979.
Yep.
Norwegian one with the asbestos. Is that why it's wrapped?
Yep. It's fully wrapped. It has never come out of its original plastic. And in general, trying not to disturb it too often.
So if you ate that, it would totally kill you.
No,
The
it'd be fine.
asbestos.
The asbestos is in the lining around the stove.
Oh, gotcha. What's this one?
I'm sure Corey's already flirting it out in chat. I think it's
yeah, I mean.
no, I mean, so ORP menu A, so
That's RMP?
ORP,
ORP. Who's it from? English?
UK, ORP,
ORPMA. What year?
1997? Oh, I'm not, it's taped. I'm
Let's
not
go,
over there.
we'll just go with that for now and come back to it.
Yeah.
Then, we are at 51 items altogether, and there's one more box right there.
What time is it? How are we?
7:02.
Oh, well, if we get through, so this is box 8.
Yeah. We completed a whole shelf today.
I mean, that's not nothing. We can stop there. We got a system. The system will move better next week. But yeah, we're going to jump through this box and then we'll stop.
Okay, so 8.
And we've recently photographed some of this stuff, but for the purposes of this catalog, we're going to do it again. Okay, so this is a Norwegian Arctic field ration. Arctic.
Yep. Puny American brain.
Menu 15.
Ration M15. Is there a year to that bad boy?
It's best by 2016, so that's what we'll go with.
Alright.
Okay, that's all there is to that.
Now the Norwegian Arctic field ration?
Yep, this one's menu 17.
Jesus. I suck at spelling things. I wonder if my parents had to pay off my English teacher. What year is that?
Same.
Okay.
And then another one.
That's also a field ration?
Yep, this one's going to be menu 1 and 2011.
Cool.
Alright, that's those. And then we got all these Dutch that we recently looked at.
Rations.
So we got Dutch Arctic.
Arctic?
Yep.
Whoa, those are big Arctic rations.
These are all 24-hour rations.
So Dutch Arctic 24-hour rations?
Yep. I'm just looking at years.
And some of them, they're all different menus, right? So there's a menu 1, 2, F. Or
1,
menu
3, and 4, but yeah. So 1, 3, and 4. Alright, I only have expiration years. So we'll go with that. 2006 for menu 1.
Okay.
2013 for the other 2.
Oh, really? That's just 2011 right
That's manufactured 2011. This says expiration. So I can't see
there. All of it.
the
yeah.
the manufacturing date on a random inner bag on everything on these. So
So we're not going with that.
we're just going to say March 2013 because we're just going to say 2013 because that's when I'm going to have a photograph of the
2013
outside.
on the other 2. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool beans. 8, 5.
These things? Oh yeah, these are almost certainly still edible.
One's in menu 3 and one's in menu 4,
Yep.
correct?
This menu 1, nope, this isn't open. One of these other ones is open now. We've taken everything out, photographed it, and it was neat.
Did we?
Maybe you weren't there that day. I did. It's on the Instagram.
I mean, you really didn't let me out of the basement until like month 5. Part of my survival training. Okay, an official total 57 items.
57 items today. Not bad. Not bad. And then I'll know, like, the one that we opened was menu 4, 2000.
Oh, okay, let me mark that as open then.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Mark it as open.
This is like so neat to look at this kind of organization.
Right?
Like when you just sit back and look at the spreadsheet, even though nothing physically changed, you're just you're like just like scroll through it and just take a look and you just see how like nice and clean all that stuff is.
Look it, guys. Look it. So
Information. BRB.
that's what we did today. That's a start.
Actually,
You know, if there's 1,000 things here, that's 20 days like this. That's doable.
okay, because these need to go first because it's the last one on the shelf.
Got it. All right. I'm gonna start shutting things down over in here. There we go. Let's see. So, okay. Oh no! What'd you forget to bid on? Oh, something a few years ago. Okay. What are you guys talking? Oh, an older Dutch Arctic. Yeah, some of those Dutch Arctics. Man, I've never eaten one. So I bought that first one to eat, the 06 one, or expires 06. I think it's an 04 maybe, or an 02. But either way, yeah, they're not findable for the most part. So I hope everybody had a good time this week. I know it's a little scatterbrained, but the idea is we were just, trying to make a record of what we've got in the collection that's a little more complete and official. And now that we know where everything is, we can start cataloging based on that. Oh, hey, Mike, welcome in. Sorry it's at the end. And James, I didn't get to say hi to you either. And there might be other folks that I missed along the way. But yeah, we're just making progress as best we can. There's a lot of stuff that we've broken up in all these boxes, and that was nice to get it organized, but we still need to have a record of what it is. And then as we get this put together, that'll help inform what we're trying to find for the collection, what we already have, what we don't have yet, so that people can look at everything and say, oh, these guys don't have this, then I'll try and help find it for them. And we'd love that. And we also don't want people to, use all that energy and go through all that help to find us something that we have, and have enough of. And, because I certainly don't want anybody feeling bad that they found something that we can't use. So I want to share as much of this as we can. So that was the focus of this week. We're going to do more of this offline. We're going to do more of this in here next week too. And we're going to get this data up and available to share with folks soon. And just to go back on saying like things that we'll share with folks and haven't done yet, one of them was I was going to be sharing some space where you could see the rations in 3D, like in VR. That was way more complicated than I thought it was going to be, and I'm going to be working on that for a good long while. We're doing it. But just a warning, it's going to be a while out because that's on the list of things that happen like in the last hour or two before I go to bed when I have a little extra time, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm in the mindset, let's try and work on some VR or something. But you guys saw some of the rations showing up on the site in 3D. We're going to do more scanning, but we still have to figure out how to make a rig so that we can scan much larger things. So I'm just wrapping up. I think, I was going to see if Nick was going to come back and say goodbye as well, but I think we're going to miss that chance there. He just went upstairs. And either way, this was a fun one. And next week we'll get moving a little sooner. I think I'll try and be here earlier. This week my sister was visiting, and I haven't had family come and stay in years and years and years. So she was just heading home a little bit before the stream started, and I just kind of tried to tie too much in, or do too much in the same day. So next week I'll start earlier. We'll catalog more. We'll eat something in the middle. Maybe we'll have that Latvian ration. But either way, I appreciate everybody coming. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. Hit the thumbs down if you hated it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps us just slowly move up there. We're getting closer and closer to 400, and I'd love to build the audience. But overall, we understand we got to build a website and get people going there and all that, and get little videos up that are just 10-minute clips that people can watch and get a feel for us before folks are going to wander in on their own. So overall, thanks again. I'm rambling too much, so I'm going to stop here. I hope everybody's looking forward to a nice, warm, pleasant May. And I will see you all again next weekend, maybe at 3, maybe at 5, but keep an eye out and we'll get it scheduled. And we'll see you then. So until then, everybody, stay rational.